students, how are you? Have you seen the previous session of practical number 1? I hope you all get the practical number 1 for the grade 8. Okay students? So students, in today's session we are going to perform the practical number 2. But before performing that practical, I want to ask you some questions. Okay students? So students, tell me, do you know how much atmospheric pressure is present in our surrounding? Yes, anybody? Or do you know how much the air pressure is put on us? Yes students, anybody knows what is the atmospheric pressure which is present in the surrounding? Think logically students. Yes. Let me tell you that. See students, 50 pound of atmospheric pressure, 50 pound per square inch of atmospheric pressure is present in our whole surrounding. Means in each square it exerts a 50 pounds. In other words, students, 22 kilogram of weight on the square inch area. Means see students, think how much amount of air pressure is which is present in our surrounding. So here one question is arise that if it is large amount of air pressure, so why we cannot crushed by such large amount of pressure? Yes students, think, as it is large amount of pressure, so why we cannot crushed by such kind of large amount of pressure? Yes students, think over it. Why this is so? Yes, anybody? Any student? So students, here I tell you the answer behind this. See students, in our body there are certain internal forces, okay, and in the atmosphere there is the atmospheric pressure. So the pressure or the forces which are present in our body, in the internal side of the body, that forces get cancels the pressure which is present in the atmosphere, or the forces which are present in the atmosphere. So both the internal forces and the external forces get cancel each other. That's why the huge amount of force does not crush to us. Okay students, got it? So I think you little bit understand this concept. For that purpose I take another example. See students, here suppose there are air molecules in the surrounding, there is air. Okay students, so in air there are certain air molecules. So see, these are the air molecules where these molecules have the more pressure. That's why due to their weight they are densely packed. In the air molecules are also densely packed because of their weight and the pressure of that air. Okay students, but as we go on the earth's surface from bottom to upward side, what happened? In the uppermost side there is less air. So due to the low amount of air in the upper side, the molecules does not exert the more pressure. And if there is less pressure in the uppermost side, what will happen? That air molecules are not come together. They are spread, or they are get away from each other, just like these students. So this only occurs due to the atmospheric pressure. Okay students, so how this is so, or how the atmospheric pressure or how the pressure really exerts? Okay students, so the answer of this question we will get in this practical in today's session. Okay students, so in today's session we are going to perform the practical number 2. That is, the aim of practical is to prove that air exerts a pressure. Here we have to prove that the air exerts pressure. So the first question is arise that what is a pressure? Okay students, see what is a pressure? Pressure is that whenever the force is act on any area, force is act on any object per unit area is known as pressure. Okay students, so what is atmospheric pressure or what is air pressure? Here I have continuously told you that air pressure. So what is air pressure students? The pressure which is exerted by the air is known as air pressure. Okay students, so the atmospheric pressure is measured with the help of device barometer and the unit is millibar. Millibar is the unit for the atmospheric pressure. Okay students, got it? What is pressure? What is air pressure? And the unit of pressure is Newton per meter square. Unit of single pressure is Newton per meter square and it is the unit of atmospheric pressure which is measured in the barometer and it is millibar. Okay students, got it? So here for that purpose we perform a practical, how practically the air exerts a pressure on any kind of object. Okay student, we have seen this theoretically, so by performing practical we can prove that the air exerts a pressure. So for that purpose, for performing practical we need the materials. What are these materials? See, a glass jar, a cardboard and a water. These three things we require for this practical. Okay students, here, so for performing practical, first we take this glass of water. Okay, we take this glass of water and a cardboard which is placed at the topmost side of the glass, which is filled with water, and that cardboard is held by my hand. Okay students, then what I do, I move this glass of water in this fashion. I move this glass of water in this fashion and slightly remove the hand. What will happen? See students. Okay, so why this cardboard is not fall down or water is not fall down? See students. So students, the reason behind this is in this figure. See, why this is not? See students, the water which is present inside the glass and a cardboard. Okay, so there is the pressure in the surrounding. Okay, so the atmospheric pressure surrounding this glass is exerted on that glass but not on that water. Okay students, so there is a rigid medium, that is this cardboard. This cardboard acts as a rigid medium. What is this? This is a cardboard. So this cardboard acts as a rigid medium to water which is present in the glass and the air which is present outside the glass, due to which that air cannot enter because of this cardboard. Okay students, so here two types of forces are active. The force So, see students, there is a vacuum present over here. There is a vacuum present over here. That's why this pressure and this pressure cannot act on that water. Okay students? But there is a weight of water which can pull that water to downward side. Okay? Because water has something weight. So due to that weight, that water can also falls down to the downward side. But it is not happen because the pressure which is exerted from this upward direction and the weight of water, they cancel each other. They cancel each other. That's why this cardboard does not fall, even the water does not fall from that glass. Okay students? So this is all about why this cardboard is not fall down. So students, what is our observation in this practical? Our observation is the cardboard and the water does not fall down. Okay? And from that what we can conclude? From that our conclusion is air exerts a pressure. Okay students? As this cardboard and this water does not fall down without any support, we can say that air exerts a pressure. Okay students, got it? So in your activity book, this is your experiment. But here